Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 6. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. So when the episode first opens up, Jassi says Wendy will be an 8.5 if she found out what Kiarna said. Now, remember what Kiarna said last episode, according to Jassi, is that Wendy cannot be trusted. I mean... it wasn't nothing really major to me, but I would just address it with Kiarna. Okay, because it's like at this point, y'all are making up things to argue about. So I just really don't care. And it was giving very much food review. I'm going to try it and rate it 1 through 10. It's giving 8.5. Keith Lee, please. So then they're telling the table that, you know what, we're just going to talk about it later. We need to just sit down and think about it. Yeah, go ahead and table it, honey, because yeah. Okay, very much yeah. I don't even have nothing for y'all. Just be quiet. So then Gizelle tells them that they're going on a yacht tomorrow, so they need to go get some rest. So then she brings out these shots, okay? It's shady shot time. Shot. So, honey, it's shady shot time and whatnot. One of them fell over in Gizzard's lap, and they were like, that's what you get for trying to be shady. So she had names for each of the shots. Ashley's was Duchess Darby. Tia's was Stylist. Jassi was Bride/Stepmama. Stacy's was Blank. I said, all right, now, Gizelle, it's getting old. Okay, let's give it a rest. The first time you did it, I was like, what the hell? And now I'm really like, girl, goodbye. Okay, that's just a little bit too much. We got it the first time you said it. So Stacy told her basically, try again. Listen, by the end of the episode, Gizelle was like, if you can't beat them, join them, honey. Ooh, she was so sick of Stacy not reacting. Stacy, you know what? You should teach a class. How to be unbothered. Angel, you need to take a page out of Stacy's book. Stacy, she don't give a damn. And still she rises. So anywho, Stacy's was Blank. And Angel's is Chin Check. And I'm like, it should have been Flip Flopper. That's what it should have been. Or it should have been Dark Cloud. Honey, it should have been something. Because it definitely should have been no damn Chin Check. That should have been Kiarna's. Kiarna's is Gizelle Hater. She said, I'm a little bit confused because Wendy told me that Kiarna has some feelings about me. The residual feelings are residualing. And I'm not sure why. So then Gizelle was like, I was very nice to Kiarna. I liked her even when Greg didn't like her. He ain't like her, didn't he? Oh my goodness, honey. I'm so happy somebody else know, because everybody was acting like we was crazy, child. That man did not like Kiarna and still don't, honey. He ain't fooling me. Moving forward. And again, Kiarna is like, yeah, you know what? We should just all sit down and talk, me, you, and Wendy. Oh, if we have one more sit down, I'm going to scream. And it's another night of Kiarna being salty and Angel following behind her. Kiarna, you don't ever have to come back. And see, that's why I don't like when y'all do that. Y'all did this. Okay, I blame y'all, because as soon as somebody says one thing or they come with one cute outfit, y'all be trying to hand them something to hold in the opening credits. Every time somebody, hell, y'all tried to give Cookie a flute. And don't think I forgot. Cookie. Okay? Cookie with the boobies. Y'all tried to give Cookie a flute, but y'all didn't want Sharice to have one. Y'all ain't got time to play with y'all. And y'all just kept on Kiarna, because she had Candace's back and went over there and got in that fight and whatnot. But y'all got to give people a little bit more time to show us who they are. Because look at this. And her personality is so different this season, and it's annoying. Okay, it's annoying me and my homegirls. Because if you can't watch Potomac, what the hell could you watch? I'm just sick of y'all. In the next scene, we see like this. It's like a drone view. You know how they have the cameras up in the villas or wherever they stay, but they're filming them, but not really filming them. You know how they're holding the cameras at times? This is like them just filming the room. So over in Ashley's villa, child, oh my gosh, we see her talking to Stacy. Stacy is telling her that, her and Chris did date, but they never had sex. Okay. Timu was doing what he wanted to do, or Timo, or whatever the hell his name is, honey. He was doing what he wanted to do. She was doing what she wanted to do. Chris was doing what he wanted to do. And they were doing some things together, but it was not the sexuals. Ashley, why does it matter? They both were divorced. She does not know Monique. Monique didn't want Chris. Chris went out and had himself some fun. Stacy just happened to be one of the ladies that he went out with. Who cares? Who cares? I don't give a damn. In the next scene, it's the next day, and we see Ashley on FaceTime talking to her mom. She was like, Josh texted me. She said, oh, okay, so what did you say? She's like, I sent him a little picture, So then she gets in the confessional talking about how she sent him a picture because she want him to lay her down because she doesn't want to be like Stacy. Girl, leave Stacy alone. Still playing with that man for a storyline. Girl gone. Over in Wendy's room, she's up moving around. Apparently, she had a sinus infection. When I tell you those ain't no joke. Ooh, Lord, those are not no joke. The headaches will take you down. When I say those headaches will put you on your behind, moving forward. So Stacy is in her room and she has a bum bump. No, just playing. Something bit her and she's allergic to something, honey. I don't know what's going on, honey, but it was giving very much bum bump. I said, girl, not a bum bump. A bitty bitty bum bump. So she had a bum bump or whatever. And she was like, do you think people are going to notice? And is. Okay, they're definitely going to notice. So they all head out to start the day, right? Ashley is still obsessing over Stacy. Girl, get a life. She looks over there to Stacy talking about, Stacy lied last night. And so now her lips are growing. Girl, shut up. In the next scene, they get on the yacht, right? They each have personalized towels. And this time, Stacy has an embroidery. I am so happy. Oh, child, I'm so happy. Oh, I am so happy. I am so happy for you, Stacy. Because I was about to say, Gizelle, now don't piss me off. Now, I have gone through these episodes with you because you ain't really just did too much. But if that lady would have gone to one or more specialized event and not be specialized, I was going to go off. So then Gizelle told her, well, I didn't know you when you first got here, but now I'm starting to know you a little bit better. Do you? Okay, girl. So then Gizelle pulls Kiarna and Wendy to the side to talk. Now I'm thinking all three of them are going to go over to somewhere and privately talk. Baby, the whole gang is here. So let's just go ahead and get into it if we're going to get into it then. So she said, I was just a little bit confused on how you hated me. So then Kiarna said, well, I don't hate you, but I was talking about you not reaching out to me after that nightclub incident. Yes, the incident from 3 seasons ago. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all are abreast. So then Gizelle told her, girl, what are you talking about? My father was dying. As soon as I left the event, I went to Atlanta and he was in surgery. Shortly thereafter, he passed away. So yeah, while you had to go get yourself some plastic surgery, my father had passed away. Okay? Now listen to me. This is the one time that I agree with Gizelle. Girl, first of all, she wasn't even there. That's number one. And that's beside the point. She lost her father. So what is the issue? Girl, you were the furthest thing from this woman's mind. Trust me. Kiarna always feels like she deserves something. She's very entitled. She's entitled in friendships. She's entitled in relationships. She just seems so entitled. And this really pissed me off, Kiarna, because now I gotta be on the side of Gizzard. And I don't like that. Okay, so now I'm equally annoyed. And y'all, this really must have pissed Gizelle off because, baby, this read was given seasons 2 through 8. I said, oh, honey, not the old school Gizzard. Honey, not a throwback. Baby, not a throwback. So then Kiarna turns to Wendy, honey, because she couldn't take whatever Gizelle was talking about. And she said, no, because you said Gizelle was a snake and she could not be trusted. Wendy said, girl, I told her that. Okay? So, and what else is going on? Y'all, please don't tell Kiarna nothing else. Please do not tell her nothing that you don't want to get out on Mad Day. Please. So then Tia steps in and she says, listen, I'm over here teary-eyed about your situation, Gizelle, because I too lost my father. And I know that pain. And she tells Kiarna, she said, Gizelle is never going to be the same. Okay. And you can't expect anything from her 3 years after her dad passed. You just cannot. She said, but it also doesn't change the fact that Kay wants validation from her friends because of what she went through. So then Gizelle says, well, I felt like I really was a friend to you. Kiarna said, okay, I understand and I apologize for not fully expressing how upset I was, but you spoke to people and said that I was the aggressor in the fight. But if anything happened to any one of y'all, I would have done the exact same thing, honey. Punks jump up to get beat down. So I don't really understand why you were telling people that. So Gizelle gets in a confessional and she was like, you know what? This was a much needed conversation. So she gets up and she's like, I don't ever want to talk about this again. I love you and I want nothing but the best for you. I said, oh, Gizelle tired of arguing with the girls. She is now settled in her spot. She just don't have time for it. That right there lets me know, because normally Gizelle will hold on to it, but I think she held on to it when she had Robin. Because see, she needs a partner. But now it's like, okay, whatever the girls say. You say you apologize? Cool. I love you. I wish nothing but the best for you. That's not normally how Gizelle handles things. But I want to say thank you, Tia, for sharing such a vulnerable moment and being able to empathize with both sides, because that's skill. I know a lot of people are not well versed in being unbiased, but I really appreciated Tia stepping in and seeing both sides and getting them to talk. It was also great how they were able to resolve it. Tia, you might want to be a mediator. Girl, that was so good. That's what the heifers need. So they leave the yacht, right? And they head to Orchard Bay Restaurant. So they get there. The view and the setup for the restaurant is beautiful. When I say stunning, and baby, all y'all look good. All of y'all in these pretty colors. I was like, yes, ma'am, honey, looking stunning. Even Gizelle got it right. She rarely get it right, y'all. Everybody looked so good. Y'all looked so great. So they get to the restaurant. They sit down. You know what it's time to do. Sit down at the table full of food and get to fussing. So they get to the restaurant. They sit down. The food has been served. And they start talking about Jassi's wedding. So Gizelle goes, Stacey, you're going to Jassi's wedding, right? She said, yes, I'm going. Now, mind you, this is a setup. Okay, this is a plot and a scheme that Gizelle set up to come to Stacey with the bush. And the reason why I know this was a setup is because Ashley came in with the assist. So Gizelle says, Stacey, you're going to Jassi's wedding, right? And then Ashley comes in and says, weren't you supposed to be a bridesmaid? I'm sorry, a bridemaid? Weren't you going to be a bridemaid? Stacey said, look, I was going to be a bridesmaid, but I declined due to prioritizing my business ventures because I want to leave a legacy for Arabella. I'm like, ooh, honey, not Arabella. So she wants to leave something for the children and whatnot. And the cannabis line needed to be talked about. So she could not be in Jassi's wedding because the schedules were not scheduling. She said, and we're good. Like, what are y'all trying to do? We're good. So then Gizelle gets in the confessional and she was like, yeah, see, she didn't know that Jassi was going to be a part of this group. So she basically threw her under the bus and didn't care nothing about her wedding because she's not a good friend. But now that Jassi is in the group, now she got time to go to the wedding. Girl, bye. I don't know why y'all care. That's my thing. I just don't know why you care. I don't. I'm watching this and I just don't get it. Like, I really don't. Moving forward. So, baby, then Tia switches the subject. Now, this right here was insane. She directs the conversation to Jassi. Now, remember when they were talking about the catfish of it all? Jassi looked to Tia and said that Tia heavily filters her photos. So she said, I went to your page and I looked and it's giving pot meat kettle. Okay, you just as filtered as me. Jassi said, yeah, no, most of my pictures are unfiltered. Listen, all of y'all smoothing your skin or doing something. I don't care what you do. That's your picture. I don't give a damn. As long as you don't show up somewhere looking like a totally different person, that is fine. Now, at first I thought Jassi was playing because she starts pointing this fork and she's like, listen to me, Tia. And I thought she was like finna say something cute and funny afterwards. And Tia's like, put the fork down. No, I'm going to keep the fork. And again, I thought she was playing. So she starts to mock Tia's accent, saying Tia tries to play dumb, like she doesn't know what's going on, but she's the same person that made a comment about the owner of the restaurant last night, right before her wedding, which is 14 days away, saying that the restaurant owner liked her. And Tia said, what? Listen to me, Bravo. I'm speaking directly to y'all. No new friends. Okay? No new friends. Y'all can cut the whole right side of the table and Ashley. Okay, because what is happening? I know you want to flute, Jassi, but this was very embarrassing. It was cringy. I mean, calm down, baby. Calm down. That cheating man still gonna marry you. He does not care anything about this. Trust and believe. I was like, what is going on? This is just crazy. And the way she was yelling, it was giving very much Teresa when she told Danielle, prostitution whore. 19 times. That's what it was giving. That's what it was giving. That's what it was giving. I said, Jassi, what in the Teresa Giudice is happening here? Moving forward. So anywho, baby, she was doing all that hollering. They were acting like that. She wasn't even talking. Wendy talking about, can y'all pass the prosciutto? You know, Wendy gonna eat if she don't do nothing else. So then Tia starts explaining how the owner wanted Jassi right next to him when they took the group photo. And so she just told Jassi, you know, he likes you very much. You know, Darius may have some competition. That's just a joke. If somebody said that to me, I would be like, girl, he ain't got no competition. Don't nobody want that man. You know, I would have just taken it and gone on. But because there's so much cheating and lying and scheming and scamming going on up and through the relationship, she had an attitude about it. Tia was like, that was just tongue in cheek, girl. It's okay. She said, maybe you don't get my humor. So then Kiana said, girl, that's Mr. Sunshine. Look, Kiana done pissed me off this whole season. But baby, when she got in that confessional, I hollered. Kiana said, listen, the man got 2 dreads and 2 teeth. Is he really competition for Darius? Now, I ain't the one to gossip, so y'all ain't heard it from me, but I don't know. They look like father and son to me. But maybe that's just me. Because I was looking at him and I said, they got them same teeth, that same nose. It's giving very much a father of the groom. Moving forward. So then Tia apologized for saying that to Jassi. And she was like, I didn't mean to offend you or your relationship. I mean, Jassi owes her an apology as well. Because, girl, what was that? They told me, do you accept her apology, Jassi? And she was like, yeah, I mean, but don't do it again. Don't be shading me or whatever she said. Child, I tuned her out because that was unnecessary. And you, quite frankly, owe Tia an apology. Like, for real. Y'all are exhausting. I don't even know how y'all can do it. 30 minutes later. So, baby, they show 30 minutes later on a black screen with the white text. So, you know, as soon as they show the black screen with the white text, it's going down. So, 30 minutes, the cameras and the audio took a break, right? So then we see Stacey telling us that the cameras were down and she heard Jassi and Angel having a heated conversation. She said she didn't know what was going on, but you could tell that the emotions were kind of high. So then they show like a night vision where they're on these golf carts. I guess they're going to their villas. They show Angel talking to Jassi, and she was like saying that the girl was jealous of her and she's a stringy head heifer and the person was snaggletooth. And I was like, not snaggletooth. I was so childish. Snaggletooth is so funny to me. Oh, I laughed so loud when she said snaggletooth. I said, girl, not you body shaming the woman. Then she took Jassi to the woman's photos. She was like, see, this is her right here. Ew, really? Now, I was a little bit lost because I didn't know what she was talking about or who she was talking about. But Stacey said, obviously, it was someone that tried to destroy Angel's family and get with Bobby. Now, this is what Stacey is saying. Now, I'm not going to lie. At first, I thought she was talking about Kay. I said, baby, not you turning on your friend when you don't think nobody listening. That's what I initially thought, but it wasn't. And when Stacey said that it was somebody trying to get with Bobby, I said, baby, Angel over here, Bobby this and Bobby that. And the snaggletooth stringy head heifer trying to be a sneaky link? Like, what is really going on? In the next scene, it's the night of Jassi's bachelorette slutty themed party. Stacey, ma'am, why are you dressed like Gretel from Hansel and Gretel? Why? Why are you dressed? Baby, look, when she walked through the door, Wendy said, I can't help you, Stacey. And I just started laughing. Wendy was laughing at the exact same time because, baby, what in the schnitzel are you wearing? Girl, I do not have time to play with Stacey. Baby, that was so funny to me. I said, baby, not a costume. Now, Gizelle told them to come in their sluttiest clothes, and Angel done dressed up in a damn costume. The girls are trying to have a bolo moment, but it wasn't giving. It really wasn't giving. It never give when Potomac try to do this. They done tried to do this 3 or 4 times, but I wish I would just hang it up flat screen, honey. It's giving nothing. But side note, gizzard. Baby, the body is bodying. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Baby, the body is bodying. That's 50 plus over there. Gizelle, you look good. So Gizelle was telling us that she's the ringmaster. And I was confused. I'm like, is this the slutty night or the Universe Soul Circus? I was so confused. What are y'all doing? Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just be doing everything, 5 and 6 different themes mixed in together. Please don't piss me off. I'm confused all damn ready. Angel, another side note. You're dressed like an angel. You're another one in a costume, child. Please get that cup size together. Your cup runneth over. Okay, you're going to have to get that together. It don't make no damn sense. And why does the camera keep focusing on Ashley's crotch? I was like, if y'all don't go away from her with that, Like, please get back. I don't want to look at Ashley. Okay, I hate to see her coming and I hate to see her leaving. Well, I would like to see her leave, but I hate to see her coming. So then Jassi came in, baby. She shut it down. I said, come through, body. I know that's right. Okay. Now, maybe this is just me. Y'all can tell me if it's just, respectfully tell me if it's just me. Because some of y'all be getting out of hand, honey. I do not like bachelorette themed party favors and stuff. I don't like the penis straws and the dildos. I just hate it. I don't want a dildo up my today. Shout out to Nene. I don't want anything to do with that. I hate those novelties. Is it just me? I do not like that. Every time I see that, I'm just like, why do they have to have the penis straws and whatnot? I don't know. I just don't like it. And Ashley, please sit down, because the sex appeal is on 0. Okay? It's giving nothing. Moving forward. So Gizelle wants all the girls to come and sit down and give Jassi a little lap dance. You know what? This is just like Cynthia's bachelorette party that Candy put on when Bolo came and the Bolo gate started. But I mean, I could stomach theirs because Ashley wasn't there. But this right here, I was just cringing, honey. Ashley got up there and started gyrating and vibrating and not. She was doing everything she could do, child. Then she gets up there and she's like, I have this chocolate candy stick or something like chocolate marker. I don't know what it was, but it was an edible thing. So then she got up there and licked it all up and down her neck and chest. I said, oh, wee, honey, the way that I almost threw up. Do you hear me? Almost up chucked. Oh, I was 38 hot. And I would be 38 hot if I was Jassi. Ashley, move. Like I would be so irritated. Get off of me. Oh, I would be so mad, honey. She is always doing the absolute most. And Jassi, you were sitting up here mad about your future father-in-law, Mr. Sunshine, but not Ashley and her gross saliva. Girl, don't piss me off. Okay, it's giving you confused because I don't even know why you would think, Ashley is just so gross to me. I just couldn't be able to do it, honey. I wouldn't be able to do it. She might as well have taken you down in the back because that's how she was acting. She couldn't wait to do this. Ashley could not wait. Do y'all hear me? And I want to know this, Ashley. Who was the beard, you or Michael? Because I ain't never seen you meet Mr. Kangaroo Jack with that much enthusiasm. I'm just saying, honey, you was super happy. I said, look at Ashley being happy and authentically her. So after all that, and seeing Ashley lick Jassi's neck, I almost puked. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take a page out of Nene's book. I almost poked my eyes out and drove myself home blind. And I'm already at home watching the show. I almost poked my eyes out and watched the rest of the show blind. Baby, the way that I was disgusted, I can't take too much, Ashley. I really cannot. So then Stacey got up so then Wendy got up and then she spanked her. And then Stacey got up, spanked her again. Angel came in and handcuffed her. So then she said, what's my crime? Angel said, having a big mouth. Jassi said, well, do I have a big mouth? That's probably why I'm getting married. And so everybody started laughing or whatever. And then Jassi went straight contortionist and brought the cuffs from the front to the back. I said, girl, what in the Gumby is going on here? Baby, that double jointed stuff ain't no joke. Girl, that is crazy. So, baby, look, you better not ever commit a crime. And whoever arresting you better make sure them things on tight. Because the way you brought them cuffs from the back of your back to the front of your belly button, I said, oh, baby, she gonna get away. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Baby, she gonna go. All I can see is Jassi running with them damn cuffs. Everybody was so freaked out. Like, Jassi, what in the world? So they all sit down. And Gizelle said, is she big mouth because she has a big mouth? Or is it because she said something that she should not have? Angel said, no, she didn't say it to y'all. I mean, it's cool. Now, come to find out, she told Angel that some lady had said something about her not being so nice. So then Angel was like, can I go? Can I explain it now? So Angel describes it as a lady who befriended her in Chicago. And then Bobby's agent, financial advisor, and mentor called and told Bobby that Angel had stolen money from his account and planned to get pregnant without his knowledge because she was hiding her birth control. She said the girl told Bobby's agent that. So when she found out that the girl told him that, she let her have it. So everybody was like, oh, okay, girl, that's understandable. Okay, as you should. they understood what she was talking about. My biggest thing is, did you say that to the girl? How close were you and the girl? And what does that have to do with her being a stringy head snaggle rock? What? Not snaggle rock, fraggle rock. Snaggletooth. Baby, not snaggle rock. Wait a minute. What the hell that got to do with her being a snaggletooth stringy head heifer? Okay, what does her stringy head got to do with her being the informant? Somebody let me know something. Angel, is this true? Or do you plead the fifth? Like, what the hell going on here? So then Jassi said, that's not how it came to me. It came to me quite differently. It was from an eyewitness who said they saw how you treated another person. She said, so I was just sitting here thinking, is this person that I'm meeting really Angel, or is she really mean? Especially after how you didn't want me to come on this trip. So Angel looked at Gizelle. She said, I'm so tired. I'm tired. Girl, you're going to be fine. You said this happened in 2016. Girl, gone. We are in 2025. So they're all looking at her like, girl, relax. You're going to be okay. It's not that serious. So then Jassi says, I'm just happy that I got to know you for myself and I didn't go by what somebody else said. Now, apparently that's not good enough for Angel. Now she's mad at Jassi because she feels like Jassi went on a fact-finding mission about her. Is it a fact or not? How can she go on a fact-finding mission and then dig up things that are not facts? Make it make sense, Angel. Moving forward. So now she's upset. So she gets up and leaves. Angel, girl, go ahead and clock out for me. Just go ahead and clock out for me. Take Kiana, take Ashley. But look, I told y'all. Okay, I be telling y'all, and y'all be like, oh no, Misha, you don't know. I told y'all that she gave undercover mean girl. Me personally, I believe it. Allegedly. I want y'all to go to watch the review from episode 2 when she put out them damn mints for Stacy and she wanted to get into Gizelle's good graces because everybody knows. Let me do my Phaedra Parks voice. Everybody knows that Gizelle Bryan is the ultimate mean girl. Everybody knows that Gizelle is the head mean girl. And you thought she was like a big sister to you? And you were just, yeah, her breath is a little tart. I could tell then you were nice nasty. All that, oh, I don't do that. And we don't yell in this house. And we use our inside voices. And we hum and we drink the lemon balm of it all. I knew that was fake then, allegedly. But, I'm just saying, I told y'all. Angel seems like the type to not show up to the reunion. So we probably can go ahead and get these episodes out the way because we probably won't see her again. But ma'am, she told you in private. Okay, she even waited until she thought the cameras were down. So what is the issue? If you don't take that low spirit on to the house, gone. You can go where Bobby is. Take that $5,000 and charter a plane, honey. I don't know if you can do it for $5,000. Just go. Okay, just go. And take Ashley with you. I got to get her gone, y'all. I got to get Ashley out of here. Anybody that's leaving, take Ashley with you, honey. Moving forward. So Angel went outside because she's like, I got to go. I'm just going to go lay down. Yeah, girl, go and get some sleep because every time you go to sleep, you wake up different. So go ahead and lay it down. And then maybe when you wake up in the morning, you'll be a different person. So Angel is on her way back to her villa and she calls Bobby. She's like, I just need to hear your voice. I guess that's her security blanket. But you know what? I was watching Angel, y'all, and I had an epiphany. I'm going to try to give Angel a little bit of grace because I feel like Angel may still be suffering from postpartum. I dealt with postpartum up until my son was almost 6 years old. I know people think, oh, as soon as the baby turns 1, you're good. You are not. Her emotions are all over the place. She's extra sensitive. I don't think she feels comfortable in her body. I think she's used to being a certain size and having a certain thing. And then Gizelle brought up the catfishing. And now this lady is saying she's mean. And then the ladies basically took turns saying whatever at dinner. And she feels insecure. And it's too much for her. So I really do think that she may still be suffering from postpartum. So all jokes aside, I'm just going to give Angel some grace because it's hard to be in these spaces, especially when you don't really know how to navigate them. So I'm just going to say that maybe she's out of her element, but maybe she's out of her damn mind as well. Moving forward. So while she's talking to Bobby, Kiana comes out to check on her. And she's like, girl, I just want to make sure you're okay. Are you good? Now, when she came back inside, Wendy told Kiana, girl, Jassi did her a solid. She pulled her to the side without cameras, no audio, no nothing. And it just doesn't matter what we say or do. Angel is going to feel like we're coming for her. And I can't very well be in her space. It's just not making me comfortable, and I just don't like it. Kiana is looking like, well, that's my friend. And well, girl, you need to get your friend and explain it to her. Because y'all are always mad, sad, angry, or indifferent. Y'all are gonna have to get this together. This is just, oh, honey, this is more than a Debbie Downer. This is something else. Angel is paranoid and she's sensitive, and this just is not her cup of tea. I haven't seen a housewife not fit in like this since Kim Fields on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But she makes Kim Fields look like a veteran, because this right here is a fool. And that was the end of the episode. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about the last night in Nevis. Comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.